I made a video correcting what Neil deGrasse Tyson said when he was on the Joe Rogan Experience, and this video recently got blocked from YouTube, and I was really surprised by this. Neil deGrasse Tyson said that he was describing infinity to Joe Rogan, trying to impress him, and he said that there were 5 levels of infinity, that the certain infinity was greater than the next infinity, greater than the next infinity, and he just said there were 5 levels of that. But and then I made a video correcting that, saying no, it's well known using Cantor's diagonalization argument that there are an infinite number of infinities. You can always create a bigger infinity. And this video got blocked, and I appealed it. I mean, this seems like fair use to me. I mean, Neil deGrasse Tyson is seen as an authority when he speaks, so I think this should be corrected, and hopefully he would think the same thing. He doesn't want misinformation out there, and you know, I'm kind of giving him a hard time in my video that got blocked, but you know, people make mistakes. Like even in his master class, he says, you know, the trick is to know, or what can happen is you know a little bit about a subject to think you're right, but not enough about the subject to know that you're wrong. So he fell into this trap, and everybody falls into this trap at one point or another. Like I made a coronavirus prediction back in March, predicting that there were going to be 4,500 coronavirus cases in the USA. So I stepped right into that trap. I knew a little bit about the subject, but not enough about it. And of course, if you look through, I make a whole bunch of videos on YouTube. I'm sure they're full of mistakes. I'm doing my best to make them correct and double check and be accurate, but human beings make mistakes. So in this case, I think it's important that my video is out there to correct what he said, so that we have the truth out there that there are an infinite number of infinities. You can always create a larger infinity. And now I'm going to go through the dispute process that I went through on my YouTube video.
I think there are 5 levels of infinity. One of the great challenges in this world is knowing enough about a subject to think you're right, but not enough about the subject to know you're wrong. I think there are 5 levels of infinity.
Okay, so I was just looking at my videos, and I noticed that this video was blocked. If you look right here, blocked, copyright claim, accounts affected. So what the heck is going on there? This is the video I made talking about correcting the statement that Neil deGrasse Tyson said there were 5 levels of infinity. Okay, what is he talking about? So it's blocked. Yeah, this video is blocked. No one can view this video due to one or more content ID claims below. Bent Pixels says they own the copyright. Okay, from 28 seconds to 2 minute 27 seconds, where Joe Rogan said, where Neil deGrasse Tyson says some incorrect things about infinity. So I'm disputing the claim. Next. I mean, I'm claiming this is fair use, since you know he's an authority, and I don't want this misinformation spreading out there, so I'm correcting what he said. There's a lot of other parts of my video where I'm explaining why he's wrong. Yeah, I'm saying yes, this is fair use, and you type in your reason why. So here's what I typed in. Neil deGrasse Tyson is seen as an authority when it comes to explaining science to the public, so when he says something, people put a lot of credibility in it and assume it is true. In this case, he stepped outside of his expertise and said, I think there are 5 levels of infinity. It is a well-known, provable mathematical fact that there are an infinite number of different size infinities, using Cantor's diagonal argument from the 1800s. So there's nothing new, nothing controversial here. I think it is important for the general public to have my video as a correction to what Neil deGrasse Tyson said. He is a proponent of the truth, so I hope he would also want the truth to be made public and have his statement corrected. In a time where it is so difficult to tell the difference between truth and falsehood, at least we have some mathematical statements where we can prove it to be true and have all parties agree. And notice I said some mathematical statements because, of course, of Gödel's incompleteness theorem, there are true statements that we can't prove correct, but let's not get into that. And so there, I submitted the thing, dispute submitted. They have 30 days to review it. Seems like fair use to me. And he fell into his own trap of, he knew a little bit about infinity to think he was right, but not enough to know that he was wrong. And we all fall into that trap. Don't worry about it, Neil deGrasse Tyson. Let's just get this correction out there and move on. Thank you very much.